Very good evening and welcome. We are bringing to you this edition of Nationwide at 6 from the national capital. This behind me is the Congress headquarters, the Indira Bhavan. And why I'm standing here, ladies and gentlemen, because from Bengaluru to Delhi, there is only one conversation, there is only one talk. Is there a change of guard now in the offing or inevitable as far as the Congress party is concerned? Has a 2.5-year itch, the formula, is that now going to be implemented in Karnataka as well? And why we are saying that? Because from Delhi till Bengaluru, there have been power games for the chair of the Chief Minister which are going on. We will get you all the latest details, not only from Bengaluru, but here also in the national capital. The top leadership of the Congress party is expected to weigh in on this. Just a short while back, the Congress top leadership, in fact, was in meeting over Bihar. Now that meeting is going to conclude in a short while from now, and then the expectation is that Karnataka, the big issue, is going to be discussed. Let me first bring you up to speed with the top developments as far as Karnataka is concerned. Throughout the day, NDTV has been tracking all the latest developments here. Now, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's aide and Karnataka Minister Satish Jarkioli has sent out a strong message by saying everyone will not be rewarded and the role of DK Shivakumar will be discussed at an appropriate time. So it's one factor against another in Karnataka. Number two, DK Shivakumar, the Deputy Chief Minister, has gone silent again and has said if the High Command calls him, he will be in the national capital as and when required. Then, development number three, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and his team are waiting for the top leadership to call them to Karnataka. They have reiterated they haven't been called yet. And if the call comes in, he will go for sure. Meanwhile, the pressure tactics are on as the Vocaliga Sangha. And remember, DK Shivakumar comes from the Vocaliga, very important Vocaliga community in Karnataka, has warned the Congress High Command that Karnataka, Rajya Vokaligara Sangha has warned the Congress High Command that they will fight vehemently if injustice is meted out to DK Shivakumar. This is after they also said that there is a clarion call that now the state should see a Vocaliga Chief Minister. Meanwhile, the Chief Minister, camp has prepared what they are calling a DK dossier. According to the top sources in Karnataka, the Siddaramaiah camp is readying a full-blown line of attack against Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar, and this will be presented to the Congress High Command as and when needed as far as Karnataka is concerned. One after another, ladies and gentlemen, fast-paced developments are coming in, and let me very quickly first take you to where at this moment the most anxiousness is in Bengaluru, in Karnataka. My colleague Deepak Bopana, who has been bringing us latest developments one after another, almost at the top of every year, is joining us. So is Ritu, who has been keeping a close eye on each camp as they are preparing to slug it out as far as this war is concerned. Deepak, coming to you first. You know, we were discussing this at 5 o'clock. Pressure tactics are mounting from each side. No, at this moment, there hasn't been any call from the High Command. But now it seems that both are waiting and watching how the High Command reacts to this, Deepak.
Well, any time now there could be a decision that could be taken on when this meeting will be held, because Mr. Kharge has made it clear that there will be an invite that will be sent. And, they have even gone on to confirm that in the next couple of days it's going to happen. So is it going to happen tomorrow or day after? That we're expecting a development in the next, a couple of hours. Especially with that Bihar meeting concluding, we are expecting some of the AICC General Secretaries, including Mr. Surjewala, who's the in charge for Karnataka, KC Venugopal, who was formerly, of course, in charge for Karnataka, Mr. Kharge, Rahul Gandhi, to sit together to see what's the roadmap ahead. Because they need to really look at striking a balance here. They cannot have either of the factions really angry, and they will have to ensure that everything goes on quite smoothly. Now, even as we speak, of course, we are looking at the various leaders who are making their way here. We'll try and get in a word from some of them as well. Here, Mr. H.K. Patil and the Karnataka Home Minister, both of them here. Mr. Parmeshwar, good evening. Thank you for speaking to NDTV. Sir, just one small comment I would like to ask from you all. Both you leaders are senior veterans. How do you really look at the development, sir? Patil, sir, would you like to? Okay, let's of course try and get in a word once again from them. While of course they're now refusing to really comment on all the developments that are taking place here in Karnataka, because there is a situation where MLAs, of course, have been making comments that has put the party in a spot of bother. And while we look at these sort of developments play out, we should note that, for now, many of the leaders are wanting to remain out of the optics. Some of them, of course, wanting to comment as well. But it is a precarious situation. Some of the legislators, of course, have been making comments which the leadership, of course, thinks it was not appropriate. Now you're looking at a lot of, police as well, who are preventing the media from, having any sort of conversation with these senior leaders. While we look at all of these developments play out, one thing is for certain. There is drama that's unfolding. There is a need for the High Command to really settle this drama. How is it going to be settled? Is there going to be a permanent solution to this? Is there going to be a balance that the High Command can really, strike among the leaders here, especially Mr. D.K. Shivakumar and Mr. Siddaramaiah? These are pertinent questions that we need to look at. Let's also now, as we speak, let's try and again try and get in a word from some of these leaders. I believe they've just left at this point in time. So interesting times. Both Mr. H.K. Patil, senior leader, and Mr. G. Parmeshwar, both of them, of course, heading out in a car together. We've seen multiple ministers meet. We've seen MLAs meeting ministers. So it's a series of dialogues, many of them coming together. Reasons, of course, best known to them. All of them say it's casual. All of them say it happens every time. But we all know that in politics, many things happen for a reason, and nothing is by chance. And you don't have dinner meets, you don't have roundtable conferences with the chief minister each and every day, especially an hour before the cabinet for a bunch of 6-7 ministers to sit at his residence on a day where a lot is being speculated about leadership change. This is not something that's common. So definitely a lot brewing in Karnataka. Up to the High Command now to really find a resolution to all of this.
Up to the High Command to get up and smell the coffee. Absolutely a lot brewing there. And it's interesting what you are saying, Deepak, because, and let me bring in Ritu as well, all these important meetings, the dinner and so forth, minus D.K. Shivakumar, it also tells you a lot about these, top leaders meeting the Chief Minister, senior leaders meeting the Chief Minister, and, minus D.K. Shivakumar. So there is a lot that is cooking at this moment. Ritu, also we heard, and, Deepak was telling us earlier that not just the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister, some of the top ministers, senior leaders of the Congress party could also be summoned to Delhi.
Well, very true. You see, we've been basically picking that up from Vidhan Sabha where we are, that there was of course a cabinet meeting that was on, and the meanwhile there was also this kind of a discussion that did really take place about the CM chair drama that we are seeing that's getting unfolded here in the state. Now that's when that the senior most leaders, but mostly you see the names that are coming to the fore now, whether it's G. Parmeshwar, H.D. Mahadevappa, or for that matter K.N. Rajan and others as well. Now they are all majorly from the Karnataka CM's camp itself. Now the moment they get any sort of an indication from the High Command that they will have to en route to Delhi, that's when you will have these senior leaders from the state as well joining in the CM and the DCM as well. But now again needs to be seen whether there would be some sort of a changes that in the end movement that would be made as well, because probably D.K. Shivakumar would also want his sort of leaders also to be along as well. So what's really going to happen with that kind of an arrangements from within that the Congress party is really making. But however, we are seeing how that now the lot leaders are refraining from making any sort of a comments, because they really want now the High Command to put this whole matter to a rest. Even they are so done as well, because they are in a fear that this might really damage the Congress party here in the state, which remains to be strong when we see with the other states in the southern India. So needs to be seen from whether that the High Command will really make a call to CM, DCM by tonight, or for that matter, at least max by tomorrow morning, so that at least it reaches to some conclusion that yes, it's going to get resolved. They will be en routing to Delhi, and this whole of that all would be on the table for a discussion.
You know, while we might, media could run away with a deadline, we could possibly run ahead of ourselves, but it doesn't seem that it is going to be sorted in the next 24 hours at least. And I'll get you all the details why I'm saying that because of Delhi. But Deepak, Ritu, thank you so much for joining me at this moment. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the Congress party, there is a crisis. At least that is the admission of the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge as well. He said that he is going to call both the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister to the national capital, and along with Rahul Gandhi and the others in the leadership, they will sort out the matter. But one thing is very important, that there is from Monday the parliament session of which is starting. Also the assembly session of the Karnataka assembly is going to start in the first week of December as well. They would not want the opposition to take charge against them, and corner the government in Karnataka and also mock them here in national capital as well. So possibly there is some sort of a deadline in the next 3 to 4 days that the Congress leadership has in its mind. I want to at this moment just play out some reactions which have come in on this story.
Apparently, Karnataka CM Siddaramaiah himself said that there's a lot of confusion, obviously, but the High Command needs to put whole of this to a rest, sir. But how do you see it with what is really panning out in the state?
Nothing, ma'am, it's very clear. So CM himself is told more than 10 times that whatever decision is taken by High Command, he is going to abide by it. So, how much ever you ask, so beyond that there is no proper answer. He has given a perfect answer. So, we have to wait for it. And CM himself is coming here, so we have to wait for it. So, since he has already cleared and said that whatever High Command says, he is going to abide by it.
So, but also a lot of leaders say that because he is also seen as a mass leader, it's important for High Command also to look into the various factors as such, sir.
Now again, for sub-question, you are asking one more question. All this is definitely will be looked by High Command. So if any such decision has to be taken, I cannot speak. The CM himself has been telling very clearly, categorically, that High Command has to take a decision on it.
लगता है सर कि सिद्धरामैया ही मुख्यमंत्री बनके रहेंगे 2020?
अभी मुख्यमंत्री कुर्सी खाली नहीं है, वो चेयर पे सिद्धरामैया बैठे हैं। मेरी मैं कभी बार बार मैं कहते आ रहा हूँ कि 28 तक सिद्धरामैया मुख्यमंत्री रहेंगे। 100% साल होएगा।
आप ये कह रहे हैं 28 तक सिद्धरामैया मुख्यमंत्री रहेंगे, यही आप?
मैं पहले से वही बोल रहा हूँ। अभी वो कुर्सी में सिद्धरामैया साहब मुख्यमंत्री होके बैठे हैं, 28 तक वही रहेंगे। अगर उनको चेंज करना तो आप नहीं कर सकते, हम नहीं कर सकते, हाई कमांड करना। हाई कमांड जो भी डिसीजन लेंगे उसके लिए हम तैयार हैं। अभी वो साझा है, अभी हमारे डीसीएम भी वकील के पैकी में आते हैं। अभी उनके समाज के लोग उनको भी चाहते हैं कि वो भी मुख्यमंत्री बने करके। गलत क्या है वो?
पर वादा खिलाफी हुई सर, आपको ऐसा लगता है?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है
सर। आप कैसे देखते हैं जो इशू हो रहा है लीडरशिप के बारे में, और बीजेपी बार बार टिप्पणी कर रही है कि गवर्नेंस नहीं हो रहा है, सिर्फ लोग लीडरशिप के बारे में, चीफ मिनिस्टर के बारे में, मिनिस्ट्रीज के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं। एक सीनियर लीडर होते हुए आपको क्या लगता है ये इशू रिजॉल्व होनी चाहिए?
जल्दी होना चाहिए। बार बार सब लोग कह रहे हैं, सीएम ने कल भी कहा है और खास करके करगे जी ने भी कहा है। हम भी आशा करते हैं जल्दी इसको सॉल्व होना चाहिए, बहुत जल्द होना चाहिए।
लेकिन क्यों नहीं हो रहा है सर? यही सबसे बड़ा प्रश्न होता है, क्योंकि लोग भी, कर्नाटका के लोग भी यही पूछ रहे हैं।
ये हम बेंगलोर में बैठ के नहीं बताएंगे, हमारे सीनियर वरिष्ठ लोग आए, वही बैठ के इसको तय करना है, इसको खत्म करना है।
कुछ इंडिकेटर आया है कि ये असेंबली सेशन के पहले या पार्लियामेंट सेशन के पहले ये डिस्कशन होगा या एक क्लैरिटी दी जाएगी?
क्लैरिटी होना चाहिए, ये तो हमारे हाथ में नहीं है। जो भी है वरिष्ठ नेता है, सीएम साहब है, डीसीएम है, उनके नेतृत्व में कुछ बातचीत होना चाहिए।
We'll discuss this in tear-bread details. Surbhi Hodigre, spokesperson of the BJP in Karnataka, is joining me at this moment. So is Tehseen Poonawalla, political analyst who supports the Congress party. Congress, remember, has officially refused to send any their spokesperson of theirs on this matter. And I'm also being joined by Neeraj Chaudhary, political analyst, senior journalist who keeps a very close eye on these power games that happen across the country. But before I welcome all my guests, and just bear with me for a moment. Before, in fact, I go to my guests, I just want to very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, play out some very important details that we have been able to put together of what the Chief Minister's camp at this moment, in fact, their strategy is, how they are planning whenever they have to present their case in front of the top leadership. So just bear with me while I, in fact, take our viewers through that. The Chief Minister's camp at this moment is in a wait and watch mode. What we also know is that the MLAs who are supporting Siddaramaiah are ready to fly into Delhi. Remember, just a few days back, there was so much buzz around few MLAs, those who supported DK Shivakumar coming to Delhi. Now, same strategy, a tit for tat being employed there by the Siddaramaiah camp. In fact, the MLAs plan that they are going to put pressure as much as needed in Delhi for a change not to take place. They also plan to build pressure on the High Command and any hint from the top brass, if there is, like if they feel that there could be a change of guard, all these things will come in action. Apart from that, there has been a dossier that has been prepared by the Siddaramaiah camp, which against DK Shivakumar, which they are going to in fact present in front of the party leadership. Satish Jarkioli, a minister, a powerful minister in the government of Karnataka, who is seen as close to Siddaramaiah, held a closed-door meeting on with the MLAs supporting Siddaramaiah to plan out the strategy. The backup plan is to float other names. So a dark horse could also be thrown in when it comes to this power tussle which is going on. Meanwhile, the Congress party has in fact asked KJ George, a senior minister, to be the troubleshooter, a go-between as far as the both these camps are concerned. Mr. George is considered close to Siddaramaiah and carries weight and respect within the party. He has at least lines in every camp, DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah camp as well. Grassroots strength gives him the legitimacy and is seen as dependable by the party leadership, has credibility and political acumen to try and take the party forward in these times of crisis. Let me very quickly open this discussion with Neerja ji. Neerja ji, thank you so much for being so patient, but it seems that the patience of DK Shivakumar is running out. This 2.5-year formula has got the Congress party in trouble before as well. Whether it was Rajasthan or Chhattisgarh, they were able to deal with it there. How do you see the developments which are taking place in Karnataka, ma'am?
Look, I think this time around the Karnataka developments are more serious than in the past. Why? Because DK Shivakumar has openly spoken about the promise that had been made to him that after 2.5 years he would be given chief ministership. Mr. Siddaramaiah has also spoken openly. He has in the past kept saying that, there's no crisis within the party. Today he said that it is the High Command that will have to take a call. The date for the 2.5 years is also coming very close, 30th November. Everybody's being called. The drama is going to be enacted in Delhi. Everybody's being called to Delhi to sort it out. The BJP has offered support to DK Shivakumar if he forms a government. It lacks the numbers. BJP and Janata Dal S between them have 89 MLAs. The Congress has 135. If DK Shivakumar breaks 23, he can bring down the government, and if he has a few more, he'll be able to form a government. Now, all these things, and then, of course, very significant, in the pressure politics in favor of DK Shivakumar are the mutts of vocal oligarchs. They have also moved into the picture. That is a very significant development. So, given all that, the High Command will find it very, very, very difficult, this whole thing. Because if they remove Siddaramaiah, and remember, the OBCs, the Dalits, and the Muslims are with him. Of course, not everybody, by large chunks are with him. And they constitute the national politics of Rahul Gandhi. He's batting for those 90%. if they do not install DK Shivakumar as promised, and as you said, his patience is running out, and he controls the money bag as far as the Congress party is concerned.
Yes.
He's been funding not only in Karnataka but also in Delhi, the Congress party in other states. Then that is also trouble. That, you know, I would say very quickly two things: that the 2.5 rotational formula has been a non-starter from the very start. It has never worked in Indian politics. And the High Command who has promised it to Sachin Pilot and now to DK Shivakumar, not able to deliver, I think probably was something that should not have been done. And the High Command today does not enjoy the kind of clout and authority that it did in the UPA years.
Absolutely.
It's a different ball game today for the Congress party.
True. What can you, if you want somebody to vacate the Chief Minister's chair, what is it that you can give to that person in return? And that's where the High Command, in fact, lacks that kind of elbow room. Whether it comes to, even in Chhattisgarh, TS Singh, they have relented, but there was this 2.5 formula that was spoken about Chhattisgarh as well. Tehseen, let me bring you very quickly in on this. You know, a lot of politics is about optics. The Parliament session is, the winter session is starting from Monday. The Vidhan Sabha session in Karnataka is about to begin in the first week of December. You know, somebody watching this who may or may not be interested in politics of Karnataka in any part of the country, who has any affinity with the Congress party, would come out and say, look at this, every time they get power, they are only struggling for that Chief Minister's chair. How does that optic work for the Congress party state after state if this is the situation that goes on?
Ankit, thank you so much for having me on the show. Good evening to you, to my fellow panelists, and to all the viewers. Two aspects to it. Let me first begin with and accept half of what you said. Yes, there the mistakes of Punjab, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and don't forget Haryana, where Kumari Saleja ji and Hudda Saab, there was an issue. So they should not be repeated. I completely agree. But none of these states are like Karnataka, and let me explain to you why. And this is where I very humbly disagree with Neerja ma'am. Look, none of the Congress MLAs want an election after 2.5 years. This government still has 2.5 years to go to. The other states that you refer to, particularly Punjab and Rajasthan, 4.5 years of the government were over. Here, 2.5 years are left. So nobody wants a repeat of an election. Not a single MLA will go against the High Command. So the first thing that the High Command is weak is impossible. What the High Command wants will happen. Secondly, every single MLA has been elected because of the Congress symbol. Let there be no mistake. Nobody is going to go anywhere should the High Command take a decision. Now, third, there are two aspects to this again. Number one, Siddaramaiah is a tall leader, a mass leader. Everyone accepts that. DK is the most loyal congressman you can ever get. He's gone to jail for the Congress. He is the person who manages the crisis of the Congress.
You have
if there is an Operation Lotus.
You have an example in Madhya Pradesh as far as the Congress party is concerned. Jyotiraditya Scindia only had to walk away with 23 of the MLAs. Not only the government came down, it completely changed the game as far as the Congress party in Madhya Pradesh is concerned. You could not even win the election next. And all those rebels, those who went with Jyotiraditya Scindia, most of them were able to win the election. There is an example right there.
You're right about it. Except for the single fact that in Madhya Pradesh, the difference between the BJP and the Congress was a few seats. That's not the case in Karnataka. The house is much bigger, so that is not going to happen. And again, let me put it on record. You will never get a more loyal Karyakarta than DK Shivakumar. The man's gone to jail for the Congress. He's gone to jail. If every time there's Operation Kamala anywhere in the country or Operation Kamal anywhere in the country, who do you trust will keep your MLA safe? DK. So I am saying Siddaramaiah ji will soon be the longest serving Chief Minister in the history of Karnataka. That is great and that is amazing. And every single political party must have a transition for the future, and that should be spelled out clearly in black and white. Make no mistake, unless you don't have a future roadmap, you will have these problems. So you must have a future roadmap.
Okay. Surbi, let me bring you in. While you are not in the government at this moment, but it seems that the BJP is just trying to fish in troubled waters by your leaders offering support to DK Shivakumar, who actually, is the more than Siddaramaiah, is going to play a longer politics or long innings against the BJP in the state of Karnataka. Is the BJP only happy that a stable state like Karnataka, and then, of course, it gives you that opportunity to try and see somewhere, even if there is an outside chance of Operation Kamla to be, in fact, to set in motion there in Karnataka?
Ankit, that's a categorical no. And I repeat what has been put on record by multiple leaders in the last couple of days, that we are not fishing in troubled waters. We want this issue to be resolved fast, and whoever the Congress selects as their chief minister, let that be conveyed in a quick manner instead of delaying it and further putting the people of the state in a constant state of confusion. Because with all honesty, the people have given the Congress a resounding 135 seat mandate, which is a huge thing here in Karnataka, and the Congress has this huge responsibility. That responsibility, they have only used it to, run a government that takes care of factions, not a government that takes care of governance. That's what's been happening. This 2.5 years, September Revolution, November Revolution. It's become part of common parlance now. That's how much it's being discussed. We want a swift understanding and quick clarity. But unfortunately, having known the Congress High Command's track record, I think the people of Karnataka are in for a long wait. And I just want to say one thing. I've heard.
But Surbi, let me turn it around and play the devil's advocate here. Let me turn this around. Just hold on for a second. Just let me add, 1 point to it and then respond to that as well. The fact is that if the chief minister is changed, hold on, Tessin, I'm just coming. If the chief minister is changed or not, that's the internal matter of the Congress party. How is that affecting the government? I have not seen people protesting outside on the streets of Karnataka saying that their lives are being impacted because the chief minister talk is going on as far as the Congress is concerned, and B, coming from the Bharatiya Janata Party, which already saw its share of squabble, the chief minister being changed, when you were in power. So how does that matter to the people?
Absolutely matters to the people, Ankit, because we're not talking about a change in party leadership. We're talking about change in a CM post to constitutional post that has direct impact on governance. You might not be seeing people in front of Vidhan Saudha, but the farmers of Gadag region have been protesting for the last 10 days, asking for somebody to come and talk to them. There are farmers in Uttar Karnataka region who still have not received compensation because of the crop loss they had due to floods in their region. There is a lot of governance issues that have come to the fore. In Bengaluru, citizens in my city have been asking what's happening to phase 3 of the metro, because 100 days after Prime Minister came into power, he approved few line extensions, but land acquisition has not happened here in Bengaluru. So there are lots of questions and people are definitely asking that. I don't want to go into this, look, where is the credibility or not to ask who's going to be chief minister, whether that's going to change or not is outside of my purview. As the voice of the people, as opposition, it is my duty to ask. I'm not showing a preference to say, look, he should be, he should not be.
I'm not questioning your right. I'm not at all questioning your right.
Yeah. May I just put the one point that I was
answer to what Surbi is saying. The fact is, whether it is because of the leadership, if there is a government paralysis because of this squabbling or not, but it will be added. 2 + 2 would be presented to the people of Karnataka as 5. They would say that it's the internal squabbling, and that is why the people of Karnataka and their projects are delayed. Whether it is happening or not, that's a different issue altogether.
Correct, Ankit. And Shirvi is one of the best spokespersons of the BJP, and she has a right to make these accusations. But let's put facts before the viewers of NDTV. The BJP in its first tenure, prior to the 2013 government of Siddaramaiah, had 3 chief ministers, Yedurappaji, Ishwarappaji, and Jagdish Shettarji. Then Siddaramaiah gave an absolute stable government. 5 years he was chief minister. And after a long tenure, it was the chief minister who completed his tenure completely. He's keen to become the longest serving chief minister of Karnataka. Then in the next tenure of the BJP, they gave 2 chief ministers, Yedurappaji and Bomaiji. So the BJP has no right to tell the people of Karnataka. Now, I am saying there must be a future roadmap which must happen for every political party. But come what may, 2028 is a state where the Congress will come back to government and it will come back to government with a thumping majority. The BJP has no chance in Karnataka. The people of Karnataka are tired of the Nataka of the BJP, the internal fighting, they're squabbling.
Okay, we'll leave it to the people to decide in 2028.
I will have to get a word in, Ankit. You
you
must
are free
allow
to
me
make
to get a word in.
Hold on. Should we hold on? I will, I will have to go to Nirja ji as well. Otherwise, it only becomes a Pinju and Tehseen. Nirja ji, let me bring you in at this moment. What are the problems that you see in this decision? A, because you said, of course, Siddaramaiah, with his acceptance across Karnataka, leadership can offer to either of them. We were talking about Sonia Gandhi. DK Shivakumar has always spoken so highly of Sonia Gandhi. Is Sonia Gandhi going to be the pacifier? Whatever the decision is taken by Rahul Gandhi and Mallikarjun Kharge, Sonia Gandhi is going to be the pacifier for the one who doesn't get the chief minister's post.
Look, I think this has got so badly stuck. It's a very difficult decision to make because, as I said, Siddaramaiah is an old veteran. He represents that backward Dalit, minority politics that the Congress now wants to pursue nationally. He came from the JDS and was from the socialist team and so on and so forth. DK Shivakumar has a very different...
I'm really sorry I'm interrupting you here. My colleague, because we are talking about Karnataka, my colleague Shiv has at this moment B.Y. Vijendra, the president of the Bharatiya Janata Party in Karnataka, with him for an exclusive chat. Shiv, over to you.
And joining me live now is Vijayendra Yediyurappa, the state president of the Bharatiya Janata Party in Karnataka, the lead opposition party in the state. Vijayendra ji, your opening thoughts on what is happening in Karnataka right now. Is there going to be a change of chief minister? Lots of movements are happening. Both DK Shivakumar and Mr. Siddaramaiah have been summoned to Delhi tomorrow as well. Is there going to be a change in chief minister?
Sure, thank you. Thanks for having me on the news channel on NDTV. And it's a $1 million question what you asked right now, whether Chief Minister Siddaramaiah will he be going to continue or will there be a change in chief ministership? Looking at the development that is happening from past few days, we are really seeing a vertical split among the ruling Congress government. MLAs are divided and ministers are going to Delhi every week, and it's really a confused state, and we really don't know what we are heading for. But one thing is sure, Congress party, in spite of absolute majority, it's a really unfortunate state what we are seeing in Karnataka. People are also very unhappy with the present Congress government.
When you say that there is going to be a vertical split, are you saying that in the foreseeable future the Congress will split into the Siddaramaiah Congress and the DK Shivakumar Congress in Karnataka? That's what you're saying?
Looking at the minister's statement, what DK Shivakumar has said today, DK Shivakumar in his statement today, word power is world power. This is a statement given by DK Shivakumar himself. That means he clearly is indicating that whatever that was promised, Siddaramaiah has to adhere with that promise. This is the demand which DK Shivakumar is making. So let's see. But one thing is sure, ministers are lobbying for chief ministership. The number of chief minister aspirants are increasing. So we really don't know what is happening in the ruling Congress government in Karnataka.
Mr. Vijendra, the friction between DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah is not a new thing. It has been on for many years now. During the 2023 election campaign also it was there. But at that time they were able to manage their differences successfully and take their message to the voter. What has changed this time? What is the mood in DK Shivakumar's camp? What is going on in his mind? What has changed now?
After Congress government has reached halfway mark. This was expected. I would say that nothing surprising as such. From last couple of months, rumors was in air. Everybody knew that DK Shivakumar is going to claim for the chief ministership. And Siddaramaiah, in fact, has openly claimed the opinion of MLA matters most to appoint a chief minister. Siddaramaiah told this publicly. But DK Shivakumar, as you know, is not going to bog down and is openly claiming for chief ministership. So because of this, even MLAs are divided. MLAs are divided. So you can see Chief Minister as well as DK Shivakumar camping with their MLAs in Delhi. Almost every week, they're camping in Delhi.
Who is more powerful right now, Mr. Vijendra? Is it Siddaramaiah or is it the High Command in Delhi? Right now, Mr. Siddaramaiah might be feeling that he is more powerful than the High Command. Even Ashok Gehlot had demonstrated that successfully a couple of years ago.
Who is Congress High Command? Because last week when Mallikarjun Kharge ji was here in Bangalore, looking at his statement, he was so helpless. Looking at the Congress situation in Karnataka, he was unable to handle the issue. And finally what he said, let's wait for Rahul Gandhi to come back to the country. And he left to Delhi. So AICC president, who is from Karnataka, Mallikarjun Kharge ji, when he himself is helpless, so everybody is watching what is going to happen today and tomorrow.
But Rahul Gandhi has not said anything so far on this. He has just made one appearance, one tweet since the Bihar result. He is totally silent on this. I agree that ultimately it is going to be Rahul Gandhi's decision.
See, the whole country knows after Bihar's verdict, Rahul Gandhi is missing from action. This is nothing new for Rahul Gandhi. Even after Maharashtra and Haryana results, once Congress lost very badly in those states, Rahul Gandhi was away from the country. And same thing again after Bihar elections also. Of course, it's none of my business, but coming back, I think even Congress High Command is really confused. Looking at the support which Siddaramaiah enjoys, and again, some of the MLAs backing DK Shivakumar, even I think Congress High Command is also in a confused and helpless position.
But how is the BJP seeing this, sir? The BJP has been attacking the Congress non-stop. You have a lot of social media posts, a lot of memes, a lot of jokes you have put out to, target DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah in this current controversy. What is the BJP hoping for? Are you fishing in troubled waters? Are you in touch with DK Shivakumar or the other side? What is the BJP looking at?
Absolutely, there is no iota of truth on the rumors that, Bharatiya Janata Party, DK Shivakumar is in touch with BJP High Command. There's absolutely no truth in this. As far as BJP is concerned, people have asked us to sit in the opposition. So we are a principal opposition party. We are fighting against this misrule of the Congress government. From last couple of weeks, farmers community, they are hit the streets. They're demanding sugarcane growers as well as maize growers. Everybody, all the farmer community, they're in distress. So Bharatiya Janata Party, we are exposing this Congress government. We're exposing the corruption of the Congress government, and also we're exposing the failures of the Congress government. So we are doing our duty, and we are nowhere interested in the entire episode. We don't want to involve in this. But only thing is, as an opposition party, we have to ensure that ruling government come to the rescue of the farmers.
Mr. Vijendra, last couple of questions. Karnataka is a very unique state where the political lines are not very clearly drawn. Everybody has good equations with the other side, even though there are political rivalries. So I want to ask you, what is going on in the Siddaramaiah camp right now? Are they confident of weathering this storm, or do they believe that DK Shivakumar actually has a chance of getting his way this time?
I don't want to comment on what support Siddaramaiah or DK Shivakumar is enjoying. But the fact is, because of this confusion, people of Karnataka are really upset with the Congress government. Say, last 2.5 years, there is no development in Karnataka. Law and order has collapsed. For example, Mumbai police had to come to Mysore to close the drug manufacturing unit which was running illegally in Mysore, Siddaramaiah's home turf. So this is a kind of situation. This is a law and order has completely collapsed, and you have seen the Bangalore road conditions. People of Karnataka are really cursing this Congress government. So that is a major issue. End of the day, I don't think people of Karnataka are least bothered whether Siddaramaiah is going to continue or someone else replace Siddaramaiah as a chief minister. I don't think that is going to improve the situation of state.
But Mr. Vijendra, Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar will turn around and say, we are not bothered what the BJP is saying in Karnataka. They are a divided house. They are a mess. So this is our internal matter. We don't bother what the BJP is saying.
The internal infighting within the Congress government is not an internal issue. It's a matter concerning to the state. When the people of Karnataka, when the voters have a given clear mandate to the Congress party, so they're hoping a good governance from this Congress government. That is the least expected from any democratic, from any government for that matter. But unfortunately, in last 2.5 years, Shivji, Siddaramaiah government has failed on all sectors, whether it's development, ruling MLAs. They were, in fact, one of the senior most Congress MLA wrote a letter to the Chief Minister that is going to commit suicide because he's not getting funds for the development in his constituency. This is the state of affairs in Karnataka. Youths are literally, they hit the streets. The Congress party, which has assured employment for the youths, is unable to address the issue on all the guarantee schemes. It has just become a election. The election promises it has become an election gimmick.
Last question, Mr. Vijendra. Last question. We have been trying to get an interview with your father, the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. B.S. Yediyurappa as well. How is he seeing this entire drama playing out? He is no stranger to political drama in Karnataka. How is your father, Mr. B.S. Yediyurappa, seeing this current turmoil in Karnataka?
See, Yediyurappa ji, who is a seasoned politician, a former Chief Minister, in fact, he expected this to happen a couple of months back. Because looking at the MLA statement given by the ruling party MLAs, there was a clear indication a couple of months back itself. But I think Congress High Command failed to understand the situation in Karnataka, because of the delay from the Congress High Command, people of Karnataka are suffering. And Yediyurappa ji had expected this long back. I will not be surprised if there is a vertical split in the ruling Congress government.
Okay, we'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much, Vijendra Yediyurappa, for speaking to us here on NDTV. The drama, of course, continues, and we will cover every single step of it. Very quick break here. Much more coming up on the other side.